Came out here on a fairly cool morning. Came up to Mount Baker. I'm currently at Picture Lake. You can see it behind me with Mount Shuksan reflected behind it. So I'm just waiting for the sunrise. Unfortunately, there's no clouds in the sky, so I don't know how well it's going to work. So right now there's some sort of one of the planets is up on top. I'm at ISO 1600 f4 5 seconds. What am I zoomed out to? Another 35 millimeter. So that's why I have to try and keep the seconds slow because there are some stars still showing. So it's about 28 degrees. I'm gonna shoot this, and then of course I forgot my sunscreen, unfortunately. So I was gonna think about hiking up to Artist Point since the road's closed right now. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna get a few more of these and then wait for the sun to come up. Hopefully light up Shuksan pretty well. And then head up somewhere else. So I left a little Picture Lake there. Now I'm heading up to Artist Point. Yeah, it's just bluebird skies. So really no point in sitting down there, but unfortunately I may have left too late. Hopefully I can make it up there before sun comes up so I can get some of the good light hitting the mountainsides. And we'll see. I don't really know how far it is. Maybe like 2 miles walking on the road. But since I did forget my sunscreen, I figured it'd be good to get up here early before the sun comes up. Then that way I can possibly get back down before it gets too bad and burn myself, which is never good. You can see mountains back there looking pretty good. I may do a panorama shot of those if I can find a good vantage point to get them without a bunch of trees in the way. So we'll see. But for now, just kind of trying to move fairly fast so I can get up there in time. Oh, I almost fell down. Road's kind of icy. Get up there in time before the sun comes up. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Artist Point in time. So what I decided to do is stop, and I did a panorama of those mountains. And you can see what I've got right now is just, I'm focusing on that center one. So 1/8 of a second, f8, ISO 100. Got my 150 to 600 on. Vibration control is all off. Manual focus. So I'm able to just focus in, get the alpenglow. You can see what I've got. You know, it's just, you know, a very simple photo. If I zoom in, you can see it's pretty sharp. And it's also, this is what I got for a pano. You can see I just scroll through and I'll stitch those together in Lightroom. So I'm gonna sit here, get a couple more of these shots before I head on up, because Artist Point is up that way, somewhere over there, over here. I'll head up and hopefully catch some light on Mount Baker, maybe Shuksan. But I want to get this first while I'm here. Hopefully you can see that color. It's up on those mountains up there as the sun's coming up. So that's what I'm shooting right now. You see 1/400th of a second, ISO 800, f6.3. I'm just kind of firing off a couple shots at a time since it is, what am I at here? I can't quite see it. Around 200 millimeters. But yeah, I'm just getting the color, kind of changing my focal length here and there, incorporating some more of the mountains, some less mountains, zooming in. So I'm just gonna sit here and keep shooting this until the color goes away, or just a couple more times. I'm gonna start heading up since I still haven't made it up to Artist Point. So if it's getting cold, should warm up though when the sun comes up, hopefully. My fingers are cold. It's just been one of those mornings where everything is more complicated than it needs to be. It's in my backpack. For some reason not doing what it's supposed to do. camera's not working. My GoPro decided to just stay on. It never turned off for about almost 10 minutes, no matter how long I held the buttons down. Fingers keep getting cold, but that's all right. So I think almost Artist Point. Gotta go up around the corner there, see the road, zipping up that way. I'm trying to stay out of the tracks that other people have made because it's just more complicated to walk through. And since the snow is hard enough, I can just walk on top of it, see on the smooth stuff. So let's get up to Artist Point. I'll let you see what the view is like. Hopefully you saw some good light on Baker. But one thing about shooting when it's like this in the winter time and when it's snowy is that it just doesn't really matter that it's in the middle of the day, because the white and the blue sky really work well together. So that's always kind of cool. I was hoping I'd have snow on the trees, but that's all gone. So I may have to come back up later this year. Maybe go backpacking. Oh, I almost fell down again. Maybe come up here and go backpacking this winter. We'll see. So, I don't know, maybe I should have had some micro spikes or something. It's kind of icy. Anyway, once I get up there, I'll show you what the view is like. So here we are, Artist Point. You can see Mount Baker behind me. And then right there is Shuksan. See the sun's coming out. Makes everything really pretty. Got the little outhouse over there. There's some other people way up over there. So I am just going to shoot Baker for a little bit. As you can see with the white and the blue, yeah, they just really work well together. So I'm gonna shoot that, and then you can see down there a little bit of an inversion. See the low hanging fog and valley there, so that's kind of cool. Otherwise, I'm gonna eat some breakfast too. I'm getting hungry. Brought some cereal up with me, so eat that while I'm getting my camera set up, and then see how they turn out. So I'm heading back to my car. Got a couple shots. I was able to frame Baker with some trees, so I'll see how those turned out. Took some at like f11 and some at f4. See if I can either get the trees sharp if I wanted them, or blurred out trees and kept them out and sharp. So I'll see which ones I like when I get back. Have to put the glacier glasses on because sun reflecting off the snow is no joke. Make sure you always protect yourself when you're out on the snow in the sun. Lots of sunscreen, cover all your skin. Of course, I forgot sunscreen, which is why I came up early. I'm heading back down before the sun gets too bad. Anyway, it was a good morning. Had to get up at 3 o'clock though, so that kind of sucked. But it's the joys of photography. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check my website out at RandyBot Photography. I'm on Instagram at RandyBot Photography. And here are some of the photos I took.